the motto remains the same. No more bullying, no more violence, offline, online, against women, against girls, against men, against boys. And thank you for this gathering, and thank you for this mission today.
Girls, I need to talk.
Amara, what is wrong? What happened? Talk to us.
So there's this guy that has been disturbing me online.
No.
Everything's gonna be
Can we go like this?
Everything's gonna be alright.
Let's go like this.
Everything's gonna be alright now.
Hate speech that follows women from one platform to the others is also something we see on a daily basis. It's measured meant to intimidate. It's force meant to silence. Each attack meant to push a woman out of the public space. We, United Nations in Nigeria, and United Nations in general, we cannot tolerate that, and we say enough is enough. Women continue to face unequal access to power and protection. Women remain underrepresented in the leadership. Even as Nigeria, we are working on expanding the political inclusion. More women, as we see on a daily basis, are stepping forward. More women are competing, and more women are leading. The momentum is growing, and our duty is to protect it. The 2024 demographic survey tells us that 1 in 5 women aged between 15 and 49 have faced physical or sexual violence. This number is painful and can't be continued to be tolerated. Yet, we have seen progress. Physical violence is declining. Sexual violence is declining. But as one door began to close, another one opened online. Technology facilitated violence is rising, and it's threatening livelihood for women and girls. It's undermining confidence. It is silencing women in politics. It is silencing women in classroom, in workplace, and in community. But let me say, Nigeria is responding to it. The Violence Against Person Prohibition Act remains a strong foundation. The government is strengthening cybercrime law. Effort to increase women representation at all levels is gaining ground.
This year's theme, Unite to End Digital Violence Against All Women and Girls, speaks to one of the most rapidly expanding and least understood forms of violence affecting women and girls today. The reality, data speaks. Before we discuss digital violence, let us ground ourselves in the broader reality of violence against women and girls in Nigeria. According to the 2024 Nigeria Demographic and Health Survey, which you have heard from our RC, 19% of women experience physical violence since age 15, and 9% experiencing it in the last 12 months alone, nearly 1 in 10 women. 5% of women have experienced sexual violence, while 3% experienced it in the past year. Among ever married women or those who have had an intimate partner, 23% have experienced physical, sexual, and emotional violence committed by their current or most recent husband or intimate partner. And most relevant to tonight's theme, 2% of women aged 15 to 49 have experienced technology-facilitated gender-based violence. That translates to approximately 1.2 million women of reproductive age in Nigeria.
Ye we have a particular focus on adolescent girls who are disproportionately impacted by gender-based violence, recognizing that as technologies advances with lightning speeds, protection and protection systems have failed to keep pace for users, especially adolescent girls, and how we lack tools to respond effectively to this, being parents, teachers, and other caregivers.
It was very clear that I think TikTok held some meetings a few weeks ago, and they had said over 2 million videos that were not appropriate were brought down from Nigeria alone from the period April to June 2025. So you can imagine what we are dealing with. And those inappropriate videos could be videos that were also impacting young women and girls. So there's cyberbullying. There's a lot of things that are happening that we need to pay attention to. So I think from our side, I just want to reiterate that this 16 days of activism is not only the end. It's 365 days of responsibility. And what are some of the things that we have to do? I think we need to really begin a campaign that will strengthen digital protection and safety protection for women and girls. We need to improve access to justice and survivor support. And importantly, we also need to invest in digital literacy. And as a UN family, and by extension our partners here, we need to look at how do we empower young women entrepreneurs learning around cybersecurity, digital literacy, and so on and so forth. So let me just add my voice in this small way to say that, it is very important for us to invest in these areas. Online harassment, cyber stalking, non-consensual sharing of images, hate speech, digital exploitation. These are things that we are facing today, and we must ensure that the right things are in place for us to end digital violence against women and girls. So let me just